Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my...
All right, y'all. We are back up in here with another one, man. Let me get my music going. No, that's actually wrong with it. You got to get the sports beat when they're here. Yeah, man. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of J Talk Sports. I am your host. Let's talk with JVJ. Man, if you're coming in on the J Talk Sports channel like you should, if you're coming in on Let's Talk with JVJ on YouTube or on Facebook, man, do your boy a favor as usual. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, turn notifications on. Make sure you click all. Help a brother out. We trying to grow around here. Can only do it with y'all. Everybody know the assignment. Let's get it popping. Look, man, we back again with another week of football to talk about what happened. It was a very interesting week again in the NFL, and we got to get to it. We're going to try to get to it straight to it, as fast to it as we possibly can. Real quick, we got Uncanny up in the building. What it do? Uncanny says the bread. Oh, Lord, we still running with that one. Okay. We got Uncanny in the building. What's up, Uncanny?
Yeah, I'm sick today, man.
Yeah, you sound a little sick. Say hey to everybody.
This uncanny.
Well, that's it.
Well, Stevie Knight proved it. Debater.
Yeah, Uncanny sound real sick, y'all. It's sounding real bad over there right now. Sounding real bad. I don't ever want to see you when you're sick, Uncanny.
Horrible.
No energy, no nothing. Just sounding like a little poopy pouting baby right now. That's bad. Well, I'm going to carry it for us. I bring the energy tonight since you ain't going to have none. But let's do this. Let's do this speed run real quick, like, because you know what I told you mainly the show going to be about tonight. Look, y'all. We're going to go through these games that happened last week, and then we're going to talk about the results from last week. We actually had something happen that we haven't had happen all year, which is something we got to do a shout-out about. But real quick, starting from the top, y'all, we had the Bills going up against the Texans. Man, the Texans pulled that thing out 23-19. They was in the backfield. You see what it said? They get 8 sacks. They was in the backfield all day. Shout out to the Texans. Next up, we had the Bears going up against the Steelers. You know, and Kenny's team that he doesn't want to claim ended up pulling off a 31-28 win over the Steelers to improve to 8-3. That is crazy. The Bears are 8-3 right now, y'all. That's crazy. I would have never guessed that before the season started. Next up, we had the Patriots going up against the Bengals. The Patriots staying on the roll like they've been doing all year, 26-20. Next, we had the Lions going up against the Giants. A lot closer than I thought it would be, but the Lions pulled it out 34-27. Next, we had the Packers going up against the Vikings, and it was just a straight beat down by the Packers, 20-36. After that, we had the Seahawks going up against the Titans, a lot closer than what I thought that would be too, but the Seahawks pulled it out 30-24. Next up, we had my boys going up against the Colts. We pulled that thing out 23-20. Not as close as I thought it was going to be. Next, we had the Ravens going up against the Jets. Ravens back at it, y'all, 23-10. Next, we had the Browns going up against the Raiders. Shedeur finally got his first chance to start with a full, 2 days of actual reps, and the Browns pulled it out 24-10. Next, we had the Jags going up against the Cardinals. Close game, 27-24. Jaguars. Next, we had the Cowboys versus the Eagles. Rivalry game, and the Eagles lost that game for me. Fucked me up. Cowboys, Dak Prescott and them, they pulled it out 24-21. Next, we had the Falcons going up against the Saints, y'all. The Falcons pulled it off 24-10. I think Kirk Cousins back and starting. And then we had the Buccaneers going up against the Rams. The Rams just put them paws on them boys, 34-7. Ain't even no excuses about it. They just put them paws on them. And then finally, the final game of the week, we had the Panthers going up against the 49ers. And the 49ers are lucky that they won this game because Brock Purdy was just giving the ball to the other team the whole game, but they pulled it out 20-9. All right, Uncanny, which game you want me to speak on? Which game you want to speak on first? The what?
The Browns.
Oh no, that's gonna be the main topic. We ain't gonna talk about you unless you want to talk about it right now.
Okay, then we'll talk about the Lions and the Giants, man.
All right, there you go. Go on, give me your thoughts. You at work today or you at the house?
I'm not to call out, man.
All right, well, here you go, man. Come on, find some energy. Come on now. I need it. I need that energy, baby.
Pick a game. Hold up.
First, you don't want to talk about your Bears. But we talk about the Lions, Giants. I thought you were going to lead that one for Rob. No, that's his squad. But you know.
I was.
Right, so which other one you want? You want to talk about the Bears and the Lions? I mean, the Steelers and the Bears. You want to talk about that? Say the what?
I didn't watch the game.
All right. Well, here you go. What other game you want to talk about? You want to talk? Want
Uh,
to talk about my? Talk about my Chiefs?
yeah.
All right. There you go. Talk about my Chiefs. Go ahead. There you
All right.
go.
Well, first of all, your fucking team. I mean, the Chiefs are like Michael Myers. Every time you think you put them out of their misery, these boys just come back for another sequel.
See, I
They're
would have
done.
said you said Michael Myers. I said, man, it's more like a bad case of the syphilis. Just when you thought you got rid of it, there it goes again.
I don't know about all that. All I know is that for some reason I mean, you guys got back into the game, took it to overtime, and you guys drove down the field. You guys have a good kicker, kicked the field goal and won. Yay.
I don't sound so excited for us, Uncanny. You just sound so excited. Yeah, we lost Uncanny, y'all. He'll be back in a second. He sound like he dying over there, man. I hope he ain't got COVID, man. This is the wrong time of year to be catching that, and it's getting cold too, y'all. So you know a lot of people getting underneath the weather. Shout out to my girl, Miss Alexa from Texas. She said R.I.P. Al Capone. She also said ill to my reference of what I said, but you know neither here nor there. Okay, we got Uncanny back. All right, we got him back. We got him back, y'all.
Hey.
You
Um,
sound better now too.
sorry. I don't know what happened. Yay. Yay for your team. Drinking just ginger ale. Where's Rob? Rob got a 13-0. Did you tell the people? Oh my
Well, I
god.
didn't even see you just be spoiling shit. Just be spoiling stuff. But I'm hoping they ain't hear you right then. I'm hoping they ain't hear you. But nah, I ain't gonna even say nothing about it till he get his ass up here. But that is a part of the title, you know, a perfect week. A
I
perfect
kind of,
fucking week.
I kind of want to talk about his Lions, but he's not here. That's why I'm mad. Cause like I actually saw the highlights for the Lions game, and I just keep wanting to say something about that game and the
Well,
Browns game.
go ahead and say something about it anyway, because you know the simple fact is Rob's gonna be more inclined to be talking about the week that he had more than this game. So go ahead, because I look,
All
man,
right,
I know the Chiefs Colts thing kind of hurt, kind of grinds you up a little bit, but you know we in a do or die
I
part of this
didn't,
season where we gotta win.
I didn't watch the game. Like, but okay, so
I ain't
pretty
watch
much.
it either until I watched a condensed game afterwards, but I didn't watch it like live or nothing.
All right, so first of all, the Lions and the Giants was a very, very fucking like nail biter game. Jameis
Mm-hmm.
Winston somehow got a lateral pass back to him from like I forgot who the receiver was. He threw it to him and he like broke a tackle and went into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs, not only did he repeat what he did last week, he had 3 touchdowns and he had like 200 rushing and receiving yards.
Mm-hmm.
St. Brown had 150 yards and a touchdown, dog. This game was like the game that you go and say, hey, the defense, both defenses didn't show the fuck up. This game was crazy work. Oh man, and once again, Jameer Gibbs should be in the running for MVP, like I called it. And
Why you think that?
he had he had a two-peat of 3 back-to-back touchdown games where he went over 150 yards of rushing and receiving. This dude is nasty work. Without him, the Lions are trash, dog. I'm serious. Because St. Brown doesn't always show up. Jameer Gibbs does, though. And then my boy, my MVP, my rookie. Well, he ain't rookie, but my
Rookie of the
OH.
year or
No. He ain't a rookie. My OHIO, Ohio State wide receiver, Jason Friday the 13th, Jason Smith, the Jigba. He had 150 yards and a touchdown. I'm just saying, like the new class is here. They're everybody. You know what I mean? Like it's new people coming up, man. New people coming up, and they're replacing the old. You know. I wonder
But I
who's
still,
gonna replace Patrick Mahomes.
nobody. He here to stay for a while. He too young. He's still part of the young crowd.
He
That boy
crazy in
younger than
life.
me.
He crazy in life.
The shit that gets me about the Lions, and I think that's what one of the biggest like double-edged swords they got going for them. Their offense is so exciting and flashy that it makes you want to root for them, but then you turn around, it's like you look at the defense sometimes, it's like they can't cover sometimes, and then sometimes you got to worry about Jared Goff fucking up. But they're a very exciting team to watch, and in a game like this where they're going up against a Giants that ain't that good, but you got a quarterback in Jackson Dart that he will really get out there and try to sling it across the field. It made for a very interesting game.
Yeah. No, it was Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston start. Oh, he played the whole game?
For the Giants.
Oh, yeah, you know he definitely going to throw that ball. That boy don't give a fuck.
It was
That boy
exciting.
don't give a fuck.
And then another thing, the Cowboys. What about them Cowboys? Let's keep it real. The Cowboys were down 21-0, stormed back, scored 24 unanswered points, thanks to George Pickens and his 100 and some yards and CeeDee Lamb. Like it was a crazy NFL Sunday, bro. What's up, Rob? I talked about your Lions, man. I wasn't trying to. I was trying to hold off for you.
Oh, what up, though?
What up?
Y'all don't tell everybody what it is, man. You already know how we do it.
Oh yeah, man. What's up, y'all? Big Back for Life, man. Check me on all platforms. You know, get the show started. Well, I'm just getting it.
Yeah, you late.
I'm late.
You late. Shout out to Is Phantom in the building. Yo, 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 yo. And then I guess Alexis had that for you, Kenny. You said lion ass. I don't know. But
Lying about what? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either. But Rob, he was actually talking about the Lions and the Giants. You want to give a breakdown of what you saw in the game? And Kenny, were you done with yours?
All day. I'm done.
All right. Yeah, Rob, give your thoughts on the game, because I know you had to watch it.
Yeah, we played like shit. Yeah, that whole game was pissing me off. Goddamn, Jameis Winston looked like Florida State. Jameis Winston. I don't even think he ever played that damn good at Florida State like he did us. Yeah, that shit was that was something. It was irritating as hell. I was more irritated. You know, it was for the Giants being stupid. That would have been an L for us, but yeah, then shit. I walked out the damn house and I saw Jameis Winston put the Heisman on Derek Barnes to score a touchdown and shit. Got this nigga looking like Randy Moss and shit. But yeah, but what else was saying that? Look, at this point, it's towards the end of the season already, and we just got to just figure out, regardless how I feel about how the offense been looking, we just got to just figure out, just get wins like we've been doing. So, Jahmyr Gibbs, a beast. Shit, now I gave a lot of praise to Jonathan Taylor. I think Jahmyr Gibbs the best running back in the league now. Like, it's crazy out here. So, yeah, good win. Now we got a bigger test this week.
Can't hold it. Now, Ken, you were speaking on the Cowboys a little bit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, with that game right there, that one it really surprised me. But one thing about the Eagles, they always seem to be like one of those iffy teams throughout the season. That's one thing I'm starting to notice a lot. And they've been doing it like 3 years consecutively. Like, it's like, drop games. You start to look like it's a mutiny in the locker room. But they came out looking like they were going to win this game. And then I guess that Dallas defense just showed up in the second half, because I'm looking at the line and I'm like, no points in the third, no points in the fourth. Like, y'all couldn't even get in field goal range? That's a little crazy.
And not only that, but AJ Brown and
I'm still whining and complaining.
Yep, and Jalen Hurts, they got beef. Yep, it kind of like the only thing they did was win the Super Bowl, but it kind of reminds me of Donovan McNabb and Terrell Owens back in the day. Like they beefing for real. Like, that shit is real. It spilled over and it's not gonna go away. So
it look like there might be time for them to trade AJ Brown at the end of this season or something, because I don't see you getting rid of getting rid of Jalen Hurts. But AJ, I can see that. In the sad part, AJ's a good receiver, but he has been coming off as a little diva these last couple years, man. I'm like, dude, sometimes you ain't gonna get the ball. You know what type of team you on right now. Now, look, maybe they can get. I don't know what the Giants are giving, but shit, the Eagles seem like they smart. They stupid enough to trade somebody to a division rival, man. Look, he'd love to go play with Jackson Dart once he get back in there. But
well, I had them winning. I was like I picked Cowboys only because we just lost to the Eagles, so I was happy to see that shit. You know, Cowboys didn't do Cowboy shit. Well, they was at first, but being down 21-0, you definitely would think you would have thought that game would have been over. So
hell yeah. And the funny thing, to notice something I've noticed about the Cowboys this year, every time I've watched them play, they haven't looked bad.
No,
they've been in most of their games. Dak's been looking decent. They just been losing games.
No, Dak's been more than decent, bro. Shit, nigga been balling, bro. I can't even hold him up. Shit. Nigga been balling, bro. And then George Pickens, hey man, he in the right spot now.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's shit. He looking like wide receiver 1 right now. So he been balling, bro. And it's gonna be interesting if Dallas decide to pay him, cause he gonna get a bag this offseason. So
he is showing out this year. And look, man, he calmed down. He ain't being as erratic and immature as he was before. And look, they could do something next year for real with the offense. The offense is straight now. You got 2 receivers, you got a quarterback, got a decent run game. Make sure you get your defense straight, and they're gonna be able to grab some defensive players because they did the Michael Parsons trade. So I'm like, look, y'all could make it interesting next year. I don't think y'all gonna do nothing this year, but they can make it interesting next year. For sure.
Hey, can I comment on something? They're gonna make it interesting this to 2 days. In 2 days.
Okay. Neither here nor there. Real quick, we got to talk about the picks from last week because we're gonna make our picks for this week coming up, and then we're gonna get to the main topic of the week. But last week was a historic week, if I do say so myself. So pretty much coming in last place. Let's see, let me count this up real quick. Like 1, 2, 3. Coming in last place with 10 correct picks for the week, y'all. We have Uncanny. And coming in second place with 11 correct picks, your boy. But something we have not had all season long, y'all. All season long. We all the way to week goddamn 12. But coming in first place, the motherfucker that didn't miss. Big Back for Life. 13 correct picks. 13 for 13.
And I didn't put it on my parlay. God.
Yeah, me neither, bro. Oh my god. I knew, and I told Jay last year. I said, dog.
I'm like, man, we could have got paid, man. Ain't neither one of y'all bet on this shit, man. We could have got paid.
And I told Jay, I've been telling Jay, one day one of us is gonna hit it, and it happened. The day I don't bet.
I would never thought. I would get all them picks. That's a tough parlay, bro. That's a tough parlay to get every team right. You could do 4 or 5 maybe, but 13.
Yeah, we ain't had a few weeks where y'all done just missed one pick. But damn, it's hard to fucking get a clean sweep. That was crazy. Man, y'all.
We'll try this week. I'm gonna try to see how I get my picks together in my head while we speak.
He probably got the high hand like Wade. You remember when Wade shot them 3 threes against the Boston Celtics? He looked at his hand. He was like,
he was feeling himself then.
No, I'm Steph Curry with this shit.
Well, hey, here you go. Look, I want y'all to lock in because we about to make these picks for next week, and then we're gonna get to the real shit I really want to talk about. But fucking first game up of the week, we got the Packers versus Lions. Rob, I'm gonna let you pick first.
Oh yeah, we got the Lions all day.
All right, and Kenny.
I say revenge game, Lions.
All right. Y'all don't get mad at me.
Shout out to Jameer Gibbs. He probably gonna have another 3 touchdown game.
That boy is dangerous. That boy is very dangerous. Now the game, now I know what Kenny want to say something about, but we have the Chiefs going up against the Cowboys. I have the Chiefs. Kenny, you got the Cowboys.
Cowboys. Yeah.
All right.
Boys.
And Rob,
I had them 1 week, but I got the Chiefs.
I ain't gonna lie, I can see this game going either way. Not even gonna hold you. And see, the motherfucker said, just seeing yo almost fighting Home Depot. TS funny. Shout out to Chase Gang T. Chase Gang T. All right. Next game up, y'all. We got the Bengals versus the Ravens. Rob, you up? I think Joe was coming back this week.
Oh man, I'm gonna say the Ravens.
Ravens, all right. Kenny?
I'm backing them up.
Lamar Jackson. Them over the Ravens also.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson gonna be the first quarterback to come down from 2-6 and some shit. They make the playoffs and win the division.
All right, we got 2 Ravens on the board. I'm also gonna pick the Ravens. And we got Miss Alexa from Texas up in the building. Girl, say hey to everybody. Tell them what it is.
Howdy, y'all. Howdy. Well, howdy to Jay and Big Back for in the chat. Anybody else?
Damn.
But what's happening? I just had to come up here and show my face. I'm about to get prepared. Got some things I gotta do since I'm off tomorrow from one of my jobs.
I ain't even gonna hold you on that shit. And make sure we gonna need pictures and video. Remember, pictures and video next week.
It's gonna be a lot of videos, and we gonna be in there tough.
Hey, Kenny, we gonna have some soldiers on the front lines next week.
Who all play on Thanksgiving?
The Cowboys. The Lions, the Cowboys always play on Thanksgiving, and the Ravens is the night game.
Damn, so that Chiefs, Chiefs and Dallas Thanksgiving too. That's gonna be good.
We're gonna be up in there. We got great seats. We
ugly ass cowboy hat.
Nah, I didn't get that. Instead, I got me. I got me some red. A different pair.
Are you talking about them ugly ass boots?
They're not ugly, but yeah, I got a pair of red cowboy boots, and you know what I'm saying. I got me a Chiefs little bow. That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm gonna do my hair because I'm doing Zer's hair tomorrow, and look, took Trey to get his cut and his line up and everything. We, you know what I'm saying, solid colors.
You going out there looking like a unit.
I can't wait.
This shit crazy. We got to keep speeding through this shit. So next one, I think it's on me. Next we got the Bears versus the Eagles. Man, look, it's some bullshit, but I'm taking the Bears. Uncanny, who you got?
I'm rocking with the. This hard, man. This is a toss up.
That's what she said. Spit it out.
I'm rocking with the Eagles this week.
All right, Eagles on the board. And Rob, who you got?
I got the Eagles.
All right, Eagles on the board. I'm the odd man out on this one. Next game up. Damn it, did I click away? All right, here we go. Next game up, Sunday. We got the 49ers versus the Browns. Rob, who you got?
49ers against the Browns. Oh boy, I want to be biased. I want to see Shedeur win another one, but I got the Niners.
All right, Niners on the board. Kenny, who you got?
I got the Browns.
And I'm gonna follow you up with the Browns. I don't even think I'm being biased. Brock Purdy, I don't know what the fuck he was on. I hope he have another week like last week, throwing the fucking football to the other team. I hope and pray. It'll be a good day. Next up, we got the Jags versus the Titans. I'm gonna take the Jags. Kenny, who you got?
I got the Jags.
All right, Rob, who you got?
I got the Jags.
All right, clean sweep on the Jags, y'all. Next game up, we got the Texans versus the Colts. This is gonna be an interesting one right here. Rob, is on you. Who you got?
I got the Colts.
Coach. All right, Uncanny.
This is difficult. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. My fault.
Decisions.
I'm gonna go with my gut feeling. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
All right, Colts on the board, and I'm gonna be the odd man out. I'm taking the Texans. Next game, it's an ugly game. Saints versus the Dolphins. I'm gonna take the Dolphins. Uncanny, who you got? It's gonna be an ugly game.
The Dolphins.
All right, Rob.
Got the Dolphins.
All right, clean sweep on the Dolphins, y'all.
Yeah,
Fucking. Yeah, that's gonna be an ugly game. Next up, we got the Jets versus the Falcons. Another fucking ugly game. Rob, who you got?
Yeah, I got the Falcons.
Falcons on the board. Uncanny.
Atlanta.
Falcons on the board. And I'm also gonna follow y'all up and say Falcons also. What else we got? We got Cardinals versus Buccaneers. I'm taking the Bucks. Uncanny, who you got?
Isn't Baker hurt?
I can't remember. I need to look and see. But I can't I'm not sure. I didn't watch the game last week.
Shit. If he's hurt, there's no point of picking the Bucks.
Let's
Can
find
you?
out if he's hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to look and see real quick. Let's see. God damn it. I'll scroll all the way up there. Oh, righty. What the fuck? Why I go back last week? Bitch. I hit that button. Fucking hold up. Week 13, y'all. Let's see. Let's go back down here.
Was he game time?
Yeah, I'm about to look and see who all fuck on the injury shit. He questionable. Very questionable.
Do they say what it is?
Yeah, trying to see him.
Baker.
Fucking Baker. Trying to look on here and see what he hurt. Why the fuck they ain't got his ass on him? Mayfield. That's why. Oh, I'm looking at Cardinals. That's why. Stupid. And why the fuck they showing the fucking Falcons? Bitch, I'm trying to see the goddamn injury report for the goddamn Bucks, bitch. Bucks. I might have just clicked on Baker's fucking name. Then why they showing the fucking Falcons? Oh, so they showing everybody. God damn. They should have just put it in the order of the teams that you're looking at. All right, give me 1 second. I'm scrolling down here to see what the fuck wrong with Baker. Damn. ESPN, y'all need to fix that shit. You should just have the injury report for the two teams that are playing. You shouldn't put the whole fucking...
The Bucks. Go back. The Bucks.
Hey, what you talking about after this?
We got to talk about that Cleveland game and some of these folks. Where you seen the Bucks at, Uncanny?
No, I said I'm picking the Bucks. I'm just gonna skip past this.
All right, yeah, fuck it. All right, okay.
These folks know what I need to play. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I just, like I said, wanted to come up here and show face since I'm gonna be at the game Thursday and Nick Nack Pattywhack give a dog a bone. So it's good seeing y'all. I'll probably be in the comments.
All right, girl. I appreciate you hopping up, and y'all make sure y'all once again y'all have fun, be safe out there.
Oh, we definitely will. Always. Have a good night.
All right, girl.
For sure.
And look, he has an AC joint sprain in his non-throwing shoulder. I'm still sticking with the Bucks. That's non-throwing. He might be hurting a little bit. They give him a shot. And Baker known to play hurt anyway.
The Bucks. No,
right, Rob, who you got? Bucks or... Shit, I gotta go back to the other screen. I don't even know who the fuck they playing again. Bucks or fucking Cardinals?
I got the Bucks.
All right. Bucks on the board, clean sweep. Next up, y'all, we have the Rams versus the Panthers. Rob, you up?
We got the Rams.
All right. Uncanny?
The Rams.
All right. And I also have the MVP Matthew Stafford Rams. Next up, we got the Vikings versus Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks. Uncanny, who you got?
Jackson Smith and the Gibba. Najibba.
Fresh boy love saying that name, say it wrong every time. Seahawks, all right. And then Rob, who you got?
Oh, I got the Seahawks.
All right, clean sweep Seahawks, y'all. Next game we have the Bills versus Steelers. Rob, who you got?
I got the Bills.
All right, Uncanny, who you got?
The Bills.
All right, clean sweep. We got the Bills. And next we got the Raiders versus Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers. Uncanny, who you got?
The Chargers.
All right, Rob, who you got?
Oh, the Chargers.
All right. Next, man, they had a lot of games. Next up, we got the Broncos versus Commanders. Rob, who you got?
Got the Broncos.
All right, Uncanny, who you got?
The AFC West champs.
They ain't the champs yet. They ain't the champs yet.
Yeah, bullshit. They ain't the champs.
It ain't no way yet. But yeah, you got the Broncos. I got the Broncos also. Clean sweep. And then for the main game on Monday night, we have the Giants versus the Patriots. I have the Patriots. Uncanny, who you got?
The Patriots, but the Giants will be in it.
All right. And Rob, who do you got?
Oh, I got the Patriots.
All right. Patriots. Clean sweep on that one, y'all. We got our picks in. Let's see if we made some good ones this week, y'all. Can we get a week, a back-to-back week of somebody at least?
I hope
Getting fucking
so.
perfect. Is
I
Rob gonna
hope
go
so.
2 weeks in a row?
I don't care if Rob goes 2 weeks in a row. Not once I drop that money.
I'm ready to see how this shit gonna play out. Cause that last week, that was actually pretty interesting. Now, look, I had to call this motherfucker. When I saw it, I was counting the picks. I'm like, look, I got excited for him. I was like, God damn, it was one more game to go. Had them 49ers. They just needed to do what they were supposed to do. And look, I ain't gonna bullshit. Looking at the highlights of that game, if I was you watching that game, I'd be like, this motherfucker trying to throw the goddamn game away. He trying to fuck my week up. Cause Brock Purdy was just throwing that bitch to the other team. I'm like, bruh, in the same spot every fucking time. 10, 15 yards deep. That boy running across the field trying to pick that shit. I like, damn. But it worked out. It worked out, y'all. He got that perfect.
I know. I hope Alexa's team wins. I mean, your team too, Jay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I mean, but they're 2-5 against teams over 500, and they're. I'm just saying. And the Cowboys, they're what?
They are right now. Shit, they 5-5-1.
That's over 500.
I wouldn't call that over 500. I would just call that 500.
You know they were supposed to beat the Packers. They were supposed to beat the Packers. Come on.
Look, they were supposed to win a lot of the games they played in. To be honest with you, like you're gonna be real about it. A lot of the games been close.
George
in my
Pickens is
honest
going to
opinion.
destroy McDuffie.
Yeah. But
He's going to be
look,
holding on for dear life. CeeDee Lamb going to destroy them boys.
Our defense ain't no joke now. Don't be sleeping on my boys in that secondary now. They get up and play when they need to. But yeah, it's gonna be it ain't gonna be no easy game. I can guarantee that shit. I don't expect it being an easy one at all. But y'all to the shit I really want to talk about tonight, man. I think we had to get the picks in quick and get that shit on out the way. But the shit I want to talk about tonight, that Browns game against the Raiders. Now, any of y'all want to give me y'all thoughts on what y'all saw in that game before I because I'm gonna show some shit too. But what were y'all thoughts on that? Shedeur making his first start in the NFL.
Oh shit! It was a good first start. Look, it was a good win. I mean, it was an opportunity to get a win when you playing the Raiders. I mean, let's keep it real. Look, it's some things you could definitely clean up, but that's what you expect out of a rookie. So, but I think for him to get he looked totally different. Getting some consistent rest with the first team group. Look, we just got to keep it up. One game, just one game. Just got to keep it up, get better each game, bro. Honestly, I think Shedeur just really look, man, he getting ready for next year. You know, either it's gonna be with the Browns or that and this might be an audition for him, maybe play for another team. You know, I think the Browns is finally sometime they're gonna wake up. So and they're gonna realize what they really have. So I think this week gonna be a big test. See how you do against the 49ers, even though their offense is struggling, but their defense still solid to me. So but yeah, man. Look, man, it's just game by game, man. I ain't look. I always supported Shedeur, so I have no reason to be like, see, that's me. I don't need to be doing all that for me. You know, at the end of the day, I know what the boy is capable of, and and we're gonna ride it out, man, to the rest of the season. You know, I wish I would have seen him early. I mean, a lot sooner, but it is what it is. He's getting the opportunity now.
Yeah.
If I'm Shedeur, that's all you should really be focused on.
I see you on that. Okay, any thoughts? Any thoughts, sir?
SS12 Camaro SS. I have some problems with the coaching staff of the Browns. Why the fuck when Shedeur beat the scramble, threw for like 40 yards, got into the end zone. It was like a 1 yard line. Why did the coach call a wildcat formation? Why couldn't he just see Shedeur hand off the ball to I forget his name, Quentin Jenkins, Quentin something like that, Quishon, something like that.
Deshaun Jenkins.
Yeah, why couldn't he just hand the rock over if you guys are gonna run it anyway? Because it's on 1 yard line. It almost felt like he didn't want Shedeur to celebrate a touchdown with the team. It was like petty shit. Like that was some petty shit. Like wild card really when he get to the goal line, bro. He never did that with Dylan Gabriel. That doesn't make any sense to me. Another thing, that fumble from Jerry Jeudy was all on Jerry Jeudy. That was a good pass, Jerry Jeudy. Huh?
He sucked though, man.
They think that motherfucker sports betting. They investing in his ass right now. They think he's sports betting. That's gonna be funny.
That the way he lost the ball was crazy. The way he was holding the ball was crazy. But that wasn't on Shedeur. Another thing, the defense. It's very different playing for a quarterback that can swing the ball and like give him opportunity. Yeah, they were up 14-0 before it was 14-3. The defense went out there and played their hearts out because they knew that Shedeur would keep the lead. He wouldn't put him in fucked up situations. Even when he threw the interception, the defense went out there and got a 3-and-out quick as shit. So the defense is playing more rejuvenated. It's different when a Dylan Gabriel plays the game and you get a 3-and-out, and then you have to be back on the fucking field. Like some defense, like imagine like Myles Garrett on the rest of them.
They get pissed off, man, because like y'all can't hold the ball for nothing to give us some rest.
Yeah. So,
but like, damn, can we at least get 3 minutes?
Yeah, and another thing, they're calling sports betting. They're on like the 20-yard line. Why the fuck did they punt? They could have just hit the field goal and just walked off. It could have been something.
I mean, them niggas got the win, bro. It is they the Browns, bro. They the Browns.
Why we questioning? Yeah,
they the fucking Browns. At the end of the day, they got the win. Look, man. My thing is, shit. I'm just more so to see Shedeur do a game by game. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny, Rob? You say that, and I'm about to do a whole bunch of bitches. That's why I was like, I'm about to do a whole bunch of bitches. I'm about to be bitching like a fucking.
The only reason why I say that, Rob, is because you gotta understand, bro. Like, it's out here where I'm from. Not where I'm from, but the city I'm in. People wanted Shedeur to start the whole time. They saw Dylan Gabriel trash it up for like weeks. They believed in Joe Flacco. Before he got traded, they're like, why would you trade the number one quarterback? And Joe Flacco was a fan of Shedeur. He wanted him to, you could tell he was on the sideline cheering him up whenever he played or whatever. It's a very different vibe now. Now we actually think we can actually win games. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we brought that much hope to that team in that city. Like for real, like them dudes, everybody can tell. My bad, I ain't want to cut you off,
No,
but
you
everybody
know.
can tell the energy. Y'all both kind of alluded to it. The energy that was shown on the offense and the defense, the crowd, dude. You haven't seen that all year in Cleveland. You haven't seen it. The people been down and out. And just to see that kid get on the field, man, you can tell they played harder. They played harder, even with the shitty coaching. Because I think Kevin Stefanski got it out for the kid. I'm gonna do my bitching, man. He got it out for that kid. It's obvious as fuck. I'm watching commentators on YouTube all the time talking about it. Like these people, like the Cleveland local radio and stuff. Like you got one dude who's been denying it the whole time that y'all need to start saying he got a problem with Shedeur and all this stuff. Y'all just making it up. Even he had to come out and be like, but it's oddly suspicious, like to the point that Kenny was making. To get to the goal line, and you take the kid out to run the Wildcat. You do it twice. Now, had they did it with Dylan Gabriel, I've seen them do it with Dylan Gabriel one time. But I remember during when it was like a blowout game, and everybody was like, "Why didn't you put Shedeur and you just left Dylan in there?" It was like, man, he wanted to leave Dylan there so he get his first touchdown. You wanted him to feel it and all this shit. You was taking Shedeur right out the goddamn game.
Well, let's keep it.
Go ahead.
No, I just got a question because I'm not knocking what the coach is doing, whatever. But I really question like how much is a lot of that the coach versus who's in his ear. So let's keep it real. He is the coach.
Who is in there? Who in his ear?
I mean, look, shit. Man, let's start with the owners and the GMs. How we know? Because I be hearing stories about when it comes to coaches. I think coaches got, of course, they got some responsibility because they're coaching, right? But how much is that? You hearing GMs and shit, owners and shit, like, look, I don't want you to play Shedeur right now. How much is that? How much pressure is he getting put on?
I don't believe so. Like, know why? Because the owner, you can say maybe the owner might have put some pressure on him or something. I don't believe Jimmy Haslam talking to his team that much. I don't think he talking to his coach that much. Now, when it comes to Andrew Berry, he's the one who picked Shedeur. The owner threw him underneath the bus and said,
"There's two of them. There's two of them. Remember, it's two of them. You got like two. Only got like two GMs. It's the black guy and it's another white guy.
That's Andrew Berry. He the head. He the head. Like he might have an assistant GM or some shit like that, but he's the head GM. He was the one who got thrown under the bus when it came down to who wanted to draft Shedeur. Now, if the owner throwing pressure, like that's his stupid ass for doing that. But honestly, Kevin Stefanski, it ain't that. I don't think the owner is the one putting pressure in his ear about not playing Shedeur. You can see the way he talks about the kid. Like his body language gives it off. Like even Stephen A. finally had to fucking admit it. Cam been calling it out. All these former players been calling it out. Cam, like all these folks been calling it. Everybody see it. Like I know some people trying to act like like is it really that? Dude, that kid's whole situation is fucked up. Where there's a bunch of people that didn't like him for some fucking reason. Because I've never seen somebody's character be put in a test when I ain't even seen this motherfucker on local night news or nothing. Like I ain't heard nothing bad about the kid besides y'all just saying shit. Y'all just saying shit. But yeah, it's the coach, man. It's the coach. Because you should let that kid in there. I think he was trying his best to make it where he didn't score a touchdown. I was thinking that, like, not the team not score, him actually throwing a touchdown. I think he was doing everything he possibly could to make sure that didn't happen. Because he should have had at least two on his own. He only ended up with one. Isaiah Bond got to stay on his fucking feet. But he dropped that shit in the bucket. Yeah. And I will say that was a really good catch too, because he did have to adjust his body the way he was running. But like you got to get in the end zone for that one, and then he scored off that screen pass. I know what you call it, didn't think that was gonna go the way it was gonna go, but he got the ball out fast enough where that dude could actually get up there. He had his blockers and shit. It ain't like Dylan Gabriel running 3 steps this way, then turn around and throwing that motherfucker out of bounds and shit. So, but I think it was when it comes to his play, it was. Look, y'all, it was very overwhelming in my opinion, just for the simple fact of what we've heard from all these so-called analysts, reporters about this kid. talking about how he wasn't ready. He can't read defenses. He's holding on to the ball too long. Can he play with anybody else than his daddy and shit? It's like, with 3 days of practice, 2 days actually with pads on and 1 day of a walkthrough, that's what you got when we've seen the other quarterback on this team for fucking 6 weeks. And he been getting every first team rep, all that shit, training camp and all that shit. There's a stark difference between the two quarterbacks you have in your team. So your decision for who should be playing should be obvious. The cat is outside the bag now. So now it's only up for him right now. Like, it's his shit to hold on to it. If he goes out there and puts up another performance like that against the 49ers, he's just going to improve his stock where it's going to be out of their hands. They're going to be out of their hands. And then there's going to be a lot of questions that need to be asked in this offseason, because if this kid is actually what we thought he was coming out of college and the coaches was telling us that he wasn't, we might have to start looking at the coach like, bro, you about to lose your fucking job. Because Kevin Stefanski done had a lot of goddamn quarterbacks come through his little tutelage. Mr. Coach of the Year two years in a row. If you had that dude sitting on the bench that clearly looks better than Dylan Gabriel, and you've been playing Dylan Gabriel the whole time, and the only reason you played him is because Dylan Gabriel got hurt, dude, I'm making a coaching decision. I'm gonna have to make a coaching decision at the end of the season, because, like, dude, are we trying to win games or are you trying to prove a point? That's how I would stand on it. But like you said, Rob, the owner could be in on it. He could be in on it because I don't think he wanted to take. He really didn't want to take him.
I just know how shady this business. Well, let me not say it because I'm not in the NFL, but just hearing stories, and the older you get, you realize when it comes to sports in general, bro.
Good old boy system.
I don't think things what it really is inside. Like, to me, like I said, the coach deserved whatever criticism, right? Sometimes I think, how much is that how many people in his ears about this situation? How many people is putting the pressure on him? Hey, to focus on such and such guys, And I question that because, just seeing how the owner reacted when he was like, well, I didn't pick that pick, so I didn't want to drop to him. So I wanted shit like that. And they even when I hear the GMs talk about Shedeur, they body language, sometimes question, okay, is this just one guy, or is it a collective of y'all making this decision?
That'll let you know he a pussy ass coach. Then if he got people in the front office, like, cause look, if you hire me to be the coach of the team, I'm gonna be on that Bill Belichick type time. I don't care what motherfucker talking about. I'm gonna be just like that black coach down there in Miami that the owner was trying to pay him $500,000 a game to lose, and he stood on business and said, "Bitch, I ain't doing that shit." You hire me to be the coach, I'm gonna be the coach. Yeah. I understand that people can get outside noise, but I'm not. You're a grown ass man. You're a grown ass man. If that's what type of time you're on, I damn sure don't want you as my coach. I'm like, dude, you need to have a backbone. But he picked Dylan Gabriel. That's the thing. The head coach, his pick in the draft was Dylan Gabriel. He was the one who wanted to move up in the draft and go draft Dylan Gabriel. So he has an incentive to want to prove that Dylan Gabriel is the guy and never get Shedeur the day of light. That's why he wouldn't say his fucking name all year long. Yeah. He didn't get that boy the game ball after the game. That's the first time one of your quarterbacks done won since 1995 in their first start. And you ain't gonna get that boy the game ball? Like, did y'all hear him in the locker room after the game?
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, good game. Yeah.
Yeah, the defense did great. The running game did great. And Shedeur, you did great too. La, la, la. And it was like a bypass to Shedeur. And even though he won the game.
That shit was that was the biggest fucking. I really need to show you how the video of this motherfucking. This shit, y'all, chat, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, this guy, and this could be me just being on my shit, but like, bro, this dude has so much energy in that locker room for everybody else, and he brought his whole entire tone down when he said something to Shedeur and just moved on like it was fucking nothing. Everybody saw it.
Yeah.
Everybody saw it, man. Everybody saw it. So it's a lot of politics that go into this game. We already know his situation is kind of unique because we already seen him get blackballed in the draft. We already saw that. And for all the people that say that ain't the case, he just wasn't that good in college. He was voted the best quarterback in college football. Stupid. He won the Johnny Unitas Award. That's the best passer of the football award in college. The Heisman is just the best player overall, like the best player no matter what position and shit. And they gave it to his teammate. Which
That's
was
two
kind
players.
of, huh?
That's two players from Coach Prime's
His
branch.
tree.
His tree.
Mhm. And Horn scored a touchdown yesterday. Jimmy Horn, whatever that boy name is. The one that played for I forget what team he's on. I think he scored a touchdown yesterday. But the Horn kid, he got that, man, look.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Horn's son.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Man, look, he got a lot of kids. Look, he put something in the league. And then on top of that, they made them all wait behind fucking until they drafted Shedeur late as hell. We know that kid was supposed to be a first round draft pick. They tried to tell us that he just wasn't that good. He wasn't that good. And then they've been telling us, well, look, he's a 4th round draft pick. You know, he just got to wait his turn. Even though his head coach came out in the offseason and said that we're going to have an open QB competition. And every day they reported back with how everybody passes was looking in practice. Shedeur numbers look better than all of theirs. But then when we come out of goddamn training camp, Shedeur's QB number 4. Then you trade Kenny Pickett. You keep him at QB 3. Then you trade Joe Flacco. And y'all bitches don't even want to name the dude. He like the coach sitting in the press conference wanting to name the dude as the backup. It's like you just got rid of your other quarterback, bitch. So you ain't gonna name him back? Oh, we might make Bailey Zappi the backup because we just signed him and he on the practice squad. Like come on, bro. It's been obvious throughout the whole season, and for him to get in there last game. I'm talking about the Ravens game and look the way he looked. And then we all find out all this information that he's not been getting first team reps. He's really just been out there throwing to the equipment manager. That's what it seemed like. And they finally give him a short week of practice because he only practiced with pass for 2 days and then they had that walkthrough. For him to do that and look that way, we all see in the 6 weeks of Dylan Gabriel. For him to look like that after that short period of time of actually getting your first chance to play with the ones, like, bro. You have to start asking questions. People have to start asking questions like, dude, for the people that want to deny it, like, bro, it's kind of fucking obvious what's going on. But I hope for him, he keep his head down and fucking keep doing what he's doing, man. Because I'm like, bro, he could be their franchise quarterback if they don't fuck it up. But I believe they gonna fuck it up. I already heard Mary Kay Cabot talking about fucking they should draft a quarterback in the first round next year. It's like, damn, bitch. Are we on that type of time?
Yeah, the quarterback.
Go ahead.
In the quarterback class this year,
it's trash.
Ain't that strong.
If I was a quarterback and I had another year eligibility for this, like if I was a quarterback in college right now that was eligible to come out of the draft, but I was also had another year eligibility in college, I would take my ass back to college. Because I think none of them boys look ready. Yeah,
it's only probably.
I thought Sellers was gonna be the guy. He ain't looking ready. A lot of them ain't looking ready. And they great white hope damn sure ain't ready, Archie Manning. Your ass definitely ain't ready. That shit funny out there in Texas.
Well, he got better. He's young guy a lot better now. But they already said this was a 4-year thing, so.
Well, that's what his granddaddy said. All the analysts and all these folks, he could come out. Because, like, dude, they put so much pressure on that kid like that. They hyped him up so much. That's embarrassing. For them to talk shit about Shedeur, we hyped Shedeur up the year before, but y'all hyping up a kid that threw 9 passes in his college career. And they went from...
My thing was, it wasn't even necessary hyping him up. It was the fact that y'all put Texas number 1.
Dude, he was the preseason Heisman favorite.
What the fuck?
Nigga, he was the preseason Heisman favorite. That boy threw 9 passes in college, and they named him the preseason Heisman.
Man, the crazy part was that the real number 1 team is the Ohio State University.
God.
That's the.
We're gonna see in the playoffs, buddy. We're gonna see in the playoffs. But I want to get y'all up in here real quick, like see this shit. John the Liquidator. His content straight. He be talking a little bit too much sometimes. But I want y'all to hear some of these videos because you had some people calling in, and I'm trying to tell you that the hate is real out there in Cleveland, y'all. The hate is real. Just check it out.
You know what? I'm changing my take on Cleveland. Maybe Shedeur should stay in Cleveland. Now, y'all know me. I've been one of the biggest people on these microphones telling y'all he need to get the hell out of Cleveland. I ain't rocking with him. Now, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be more positive. Maybe Shedeur being in Cleveland is a good thing. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise, y'all. That's the way I'm looking at it. I got to use, critical thinking skills, critical thinking methods, and I came up with Shedeur could build his own legacy in Cleveland. He's right where he's supposed to be. At least that was my take this morning until I heard what the hell just came out of Cleveland news. Now, we all seen what went down this weekend. My dog went back there, 53 yards.
I'm about to go speed him up a little bit. I thought you'd be talking a little bit.
Bam! My dog. Bam! Killed 209 yards, 1 touchdown. Would have supposed to have 3. First Cleveland Brown rookie since 1995 to win in a debut. Dylan didn't win. We got to remember that. And you mean to tell me it's not enough for next season? Y'all don't believe enough for next season? When I went down the resume weeks ago telling y'all the quarterbacks that's coming out of 2026 ain't like that. Hell, they ain't even better than Dylan Gabriel. Only quarterback that's maybe a little good is Indiana quarterback, bro. I just gotta be for real. The quarterbacks that is coming out, and no disrespect to any of these young guys, I'm not saying that they're not NFL quarterbacks because a lot of them are NFL guys that can go do some productive things on an NFL roster. But we're talking franchise quarterback. Nobody coming out of 2026, damn me, is a franchise quarterback. Nobody. Now, I ain't just saying this because I'm a Shedeur fan. I'm saying this because it is the truth. And you mean to tell me Jimmy Haslam, Andrew Berry, who I just gave you your flowers over the weekend, Andrew? Jimmy Haslam gave your flowers today and yesterday. Y'all still contemplating drafting a quarterback? We still talking about this is still a thing? That's like basically benching Shedeur now. Like, y'all finna bench him for a rookie next year, basically? That's what you're saying. And I got to go back to my original take. If that is the case, and it's the type of BS we dealing with, y'all already know what I'm going to say. Y'all already know. Get Shedeur the hell out of Cleveland. Guys, I know y'all wondering where this coming from. Oh, this is coming from Mary Kay. This is coming from Mary Kay. I ain't lying. I mean, bro, when I heard this today, I say, damn. Shedeur can't win for losing. My dog can't win for losing. Listen.
I still think that I probably would still draft a quarterback in the first round next year if there is one there, because it's really hard to know what you have in just 6 or 7 starts with a rookie. And in my mind, I think it would be a risk not to take another swing at the plate at a quarterback in the 2026 draft, especially because I think there will be some really good ones there. And if you end up with 2 really good quarterbacks, then that's a good problem to have. And, I think the only way that Shedeur, and at this point, I think it's only going to be Shedeur that can make them change their mind on that. He would have to really go out and show them that he has the it factor, that he can manage the game, that he can do everything that he needs to do, and that he has the potential to be a bona fide franchise quarterback. And he might show that. I think he's already shown flashes of that, but let's see what he can do over a period of time. And again, I would still...
Y'all the reason why he didn't get the reps to show that. It's y'all own fucking fault, man.
We'll be drafting a quarterback in the first round. But let's see if he can show them enough where they...
Oh, there was more.
Shedeur can provide excitement. He can provide hope. He can try to show them that he is the guy, like he said before the game, that they have found what they're looking for, which was a really cool quote. But I still think that, in my mind, it would be risky to pass on if you have a high enough pick and you can get your hands on one of the best quarterbacks in that draft. I would take the quarterback. What else are you going to take in the first round that trumps a really, really good quarterback? Even if you take him and you end up developing these 2 guys and you end up with 2 great starters, and then you can parlay one of them into a number of first round picks. So I'm not passing on a quarterback next year based on what I've seen so far out of the college class. And I think a number of these guys are going to come out, even some that people aren't sure that they will. Wow. And I just think that that's the best thing. That's the best use of your draft capital in the first round. There is a world in which Shedeur can provide excitement. He can provide.
So guys, that was the Brown Insider pretty much saying it. They're probably going to...
Man, that's Mary Kay Cabot, man. She they big reporter down now. Say it again.
So she said a bunch of nothing.
She said, look, I laughed when she said the whole, you can't really evaluate somebody with just like 6 or 7 games. But I'm like, okay, you've been arguing for him to be on the bench the whole time. And then you say you just don't know if that's enough time to really develop a quarterback to really know what you got. But you're going to go waste a fucking first-round draft pick on a quarterback when you... Why you even talking about this shit right?
When you just draft 2 quarterbacks.
They literally just drafted. Yeah, I'm like...
The risk was drafting 2 quarterbacks in the first round. You ask me?
They asked... Look, for them to be having this conversation, because she an insider, Mary Kay be knowing exactly. Every time she say some shit, when she talking about what they actually doing, she be lit in on that shit. Like she know what's going on in their organization. Now she give her opinion a lot, and that's why I don't really fuck with the hoe. But when they talking about, when she say they talking about shit like this, they having discussions like this. These dumb fuckers are having a discussion like this right now. Bitch, you still got 6 more games. Right. See what you got first.
Yeah, you going out for what? 2 games, and then that's it. And you talking about trying to bring in another quarterback with the same fucking weapons and shit. What about we get a first round pick? Let's get let's see if we can
receiver.
Get a all right, fuck it. Let's
get another defensive player. Yeah, shit, even though their defense is nice.
Like what the fuck? Like
you should be working on the offense right now, not at the quarterback position. Look, I can see if Dylan Gabriel was still starting and they said that and they weren't giving Shedeur a chance. I can see it then, but y'all done let the cat out the bag. We saw him on the field.
I want to say it then because you, at the end of the day, you drafted 2 quarterbacks in the draft last year or this past year. So that makes no sense. You try to get another quarterback in the first round, a rookie quarterback, and y'all ain't even in the 2 that you just drafted ain't really.
You ain't even seen but one. Yeah, you really ain't seen but one.
They haven't gotten really the chance to show what they could do. You know what I'm saying? They really
Dylan did. Dylan had his chance.
Look, but still Dylan's still a rookie.
I'm saying Dylan had 6 games. They gave him 6 games.
That's cool. It don't matter, bro. He's still a rookie, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I give him the benefit of doubt that. Like
hell nah. That boy didn't play. He can't play. Look, the sad part, look, you know teams make that decision a lot all the time anyways. They ain't talking about, well, if they having this conversation right now, they really think about getting rid of him. Like, if it really come down to it, if Shedeur keep doing what he doing right now for the rest of the season, bro, he'll be the odd man out.
Regardless, bro, it still don't make sense to draft a quarterback, bro.
No, he don't. I agree with that.
I don't care how people feel about Dylan Gabriel, how good he is, whatever. At the end of the day, they drafted him. And they drafted him for a reason or so because they saw at least somewhat a future. They saw somewhat maybe a future, at least now, on Shedeur. So there's no point in trying to draft another quarterback, you know, saying to try to you trying to develop another quarterback when you haven't really developed the 2 that you got now. So no. I say go offense, get a receiver. Shit, you can even get another running back if you want to. I don't give a damn. Shit, offensive line.
That's what they need to go for. That's what they need to go for. They need to get that O line right.
Yeah. So shut the hell, girl. She just
get a receiver. I get an offensive lineman first, then I go grab a receiver later in the draft. So I think they got 2 first-round draft picks, anyways. But my first. It's stupid. I'm arguing the fact of the other shit, but yeah, it's stupid. It's a stupid conversation for them to even be having at this point right now. You really even if you think just for them, if they think 6 games is enough evaluation of a person to know if they can be that kind of guy, then they're about to find out about the other guy that they got in these next 6 games coming up. Shit. But I still wouldn't I wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
I'd trade for AJ Brown. Fuck it. Shedeur and AJ Brown.
Well, yeah, look. They could, look. I bet money the Eagles will take a 1st-round pick for him. But the Cleveland, they'll negotiate like some hoes. They'll be like, man, you can give you a 2 and a 3rd. 2 and a 3rd for him. It's like, bitch, we want a 1. We want a 1. He's the number 1 receiver. We want a 1.
Yeah, AJ Brown with Shedeur. Shit.
That'll be, look, especially if he happy over there, because Shedeur gonna do what AJ is mad at Jalen about not doing. Really slinging the ball. Shedeur ain't afraid. I mean, Jalen ain't afraid to sling the ball down the field, but Jalen is in my opinion, is a better thrower. I mean, Shedeur is a better thrower than Jalen.
At this point, AJ got the ring. You trying to you trying to get to the next level, try to get that gold jacket. Fuck it.
It ain't like he going to a better weather environment because both of them areas suck during the wintertime.
And been playing with the Eagles. I'm sorry, no shade. I hate to say this because like you throwing shade at Jalen, but it is what it is. You playing with no, let me say that. You playing with that offense style. You're not, I mean, it's kind of messing
They're
up.
a run first offense.
It's kind of messing up his career.
Man, look, he got a Super Bowl out of that shit. Like his career solidified. Because in the NFL, it ain't like how it is with the NBA players and shit. Like you want to be considered up there with some of the greatest ones. You got to get multiple. NFL, you just need one to be in the conversation. You really just need one Super Bowl, regardless of what position you in. Then it starts to get until people start counting rings eventually. But to be considered an all-time great, just one.
The accolades, though, bro. Like this, there's no way in hell AJ Brown should be touching almost 1,000 yards by now, or half 1,000 yards by now. You look at just last year they were just talking that bullshit how Devontae Adams getting a watch. You got with Stafford, nigga, looking like he having his best season of his career right now.
It's all about the play style.
So,
we already know. We know what Philly's built on. That's why they went out there and paid for Saquon. That's why they do the tush push. That's why Jalen Hurts is in there and he still got that job because he has the ability to extend plays like that. AJ knew what he was walking into when he went over there. He wanted to get the hell out of so bad. Like, bro, you got a Super Bowl out of it. We would tell somebody like that, look, man, just go out there and do what you got to do, bro, until you can get up out of there. And then just look, at the end of the season, man, if you want to dip, request a fucking trade. I would love for him to come down there to fucking Cleveland. If Shedeur's going to be the quarterback, I'd love him to come down there because that's another fucking weapon.
There's two teams that I can see him go. Browns. I ain't gonna lie, Kansas City.
That's if we want to give up some shit for him. Because he getting older, but he ain't older. Like he still got years.
Y'all ain't got
good years.
Kansas
but
City
it's about the money though. It's gonna be about the money with us.
Man, y'all gonna pay it, nigga. Y'all ain't got shit to. Y'all want championships, nigga. So
yeah, not paying niggas. Not paying niggas.
You'll pay this nigga. The fuck? You'll trade and for AJ Brown with Patrick Mahomes.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I don't even really. Would it be bad to get him? Yes, but if it's gonna cost him too much, I wouldn't go out of the way to get him. I wouldn't for Kansas City.
Money, nigga. Don't let these niggas.
No, I'm just saying though, for Kansas City, because we got other shit we need. Dude, we need a running back. That's our biggest concern. You've been saying it all year long. We need a running back. So I'd rather go get a good running back.
I have been saying that, but some people.
Which one you think is more detrimental? You think we need another running? You think we need another wide receiver, or you think we need a running back? Which one you think is the biggest concern right now?
It's the run game.
Exactly. We got Rasheed Rice, we got Xavier Worthy, and we got some other little man. Look, they decent. I'm okay with them.
That, bro. How you niggas be doing that shit, bro?
Dude, I'm good with them. Look, I'm good with them.
AJ Brown, nigga, I will make that happen. Fuck it.
I get a running back first. Look, I'm good with Rasheed Rice and what them boys can do out there. I would go get a running back if anything. That would look. If I was a GM, that would be my number one concern, though. That's what I'm saying. And if it popped up that I could get him now, man, I'll try to do a 3-ring trade with that motherfucker and try to get somebody good. Like, shit, give us one of your running backs, nigga. Give us one of your running backs, nigga.
Another team I can see him going to is Denver.
We didn't take him. Who you got?
Denver. I think that's a good team for him, too.
Shit. That look.
That will be
Do
hard.
they need him? That's the question. Do they need him?
Shit, they defense legit. Offense look.
It's working. It's working.
But it's very inconsistent though. So
it's inconsistent to the point that them motherfuckers only got 2 losses this year. That's crazy.
That's cool. But you get strong in the playoffs, bro. You're going with your offense. They offense is inconsistent, and adding another weapon won't hurt them at all. AJ Brown will fit perfect for that team.
I ain't gonna hold you. Look, he fit. I think he fit good in Philly, but they got their thing going on. They got their thing going on, and they're gonna have to figure it the fuck out. And it look like something gonna shake by the end of this year if this shit keep going on. It look like something gonna shake, but I'm just focused on my boy down there in Cleveland, man, or up there in Cleveland. I'm talking about down there. I'm in Alabama. I'm down here. This organization. Look, we gonna see. We gonna see what's gonna happen next week. Cause look, he got to play the 49ers. So if he goes out there and has a good game against the 49ers, they can't say nothing to him. Cause the 49ers don't got no trash ass defense. They ain't got no trash. Their defense pretty much won them that game the other night when they played the Panthers, and people be like, "Oh, that's the Panthers." The Panthers are better this year. Like, surprise, surprise, motherfucker. The Jags are better this year. Broncos better this year. Chargers better this year. The goddamn Panthers better this year. The Colts are better this year. The Patriots are better this year. This year has been a flipped up year with the top teams really supposed to be like the Bills, the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Eagles, the motherfucking Cowboys.
That's who really needs AJ Brown.
Patriots is the fucking luckiest organization, bro.
If you really ask me,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought they had another good decade of just being ass, and they just came the fuck back up.
If you really ask me, that's the team that really needs AJ Brown. The Bills.
Hey, they got Stephon Diggs over there too? You gonna put AJ and Stephon out there?
No, I said the Bills, not the damn
Oh, you said the
Patriots.
Bills. Oh, the Bills. Oh, so you want to make him be Stephon Diggs 2.0 over there?
It's only because the Bills ain't got no wide receivers.
He need a big ball player. Hey, they ain't gonna lie. That would actually be that's an instant trade right there.
Because
if we can get him over there, because Josh Allen do need a number one.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
But the Patriots don't need him.
Nah, they good. The Patriots seem like that's crazy what they doing.
Another sleeper team, nigga, would be Seattle.
They don't need him either. They got Jackson Smith, the Gibba.
Like Chase said that one day.
I can't say his name either, but he put a new asshole in the league right now.
The Jigba, man, the Jigba.
That nigga might fuck around and get 1,800 yards.
Yeah, man. The best wide receiver from the Ohio State University. That's right. The number one. Hey, when we play Michigan?
Man, look, I gotta do this trump card real quick. Like, when y'all play, it is this weekend, yeah, because it's the rivalry week.
Yay! We finally get to whoop on Michigan's ass. Finally, bro.
I've been saying that for 4 years, nigga.
This year.
He said this to year.
Honestly, it was supposed to be in the year last year. We was ass, and we still beat y'all.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense.
Like, they were talking about firing Ryan Day last year. That was a crazy turnaround with how
I still thank y'all. I still thank y'all for putting y'all flag in the middle of the field. That sparked a fucking flame into the Ohio State University and
you know them boys gonna be out there for sure after last year. They ain't gonna like, oh yeah, you play, you go ahead, y'all want to play, y'all want to. There you go.
But y'all beat them last year, so it's like
that's what I'm saying. They lit up.
There was a fight.
They lit a spark. They lit a spark.
It's a rivalry right there, man. That's gonna happen all the time.
And it's in Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor don't be fucking around, bro.
We won a natty. We won a natty off that disrespect. I love y'all for that. I always will.
Fuck that natty. We beat y'all. I don't give a fuck.
We ain't cheap for ours.
It don't matter, nigga. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Well, I tell you this, it don't really matter when it come down to who win y'all game, because y'all still in the playoffs with Ohio State. What's Michigan looking like this year?
We're doing good.
I'm saying, what's y'all ranking?
I think we top 20 for sure.
Top 20. All right. Yeah, like we got a game pretty much similar to y'all's rivalry game coming up. Alabama got to go down there to Auburn. It's gonna be fun.
When they play LSU,
we don't.
Huh?
Not this year. Nah, we this week coming up is the last game of the regular season. We playing Auburn.
Damn, the year going by fast, ain't it?
Yeah, it's about to be over. We about to have conference championship games in the weeks after that, and then it's into the playoffs. into the playoffs. Here we go. So like Alabama, they can't lose this game.
Shout
They
out
can't
to
lose this game.
They will.
Shout out to the Pistons. We might get a Super Bowl in the finals in 1 year. Fuck it.
Man, Rob, stop. Stop.
13 straight, nigga. I can't make this up.
Shit, damn.
I can't 13 straight
You
wins.
gotta give that shit some time. Let it simmer. Remember, we talked about this. We gotta let it simmer a little bit.
A MVP.
It's Donovan Mitchell. I'm sorry to tell you that. Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
He's been averaging he's been
Always
pulling up.
averaging some shit. What he do? He don't be doing shit else. That's all he do, averaging.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do a cheat.
It ain't
I think your early MVP is gonna be Wembanyama.
No, Wembanyama's hurt, so he's gone.
He gonna come back. He got time.
It can't be SGA because he's putting up the same numbers from last year. You know how biased.
I mean, I think Shea, he doing Shea shit. I'm not even surprised.
Shea is very comfortable in the league watching him play right now. He is not sped up. He play at his own fucking speed, and he seems comfortable.
He look bored when he hoop.
No, it's just like he just out here just doing what he got to do. Look, it's like Marshawn Lynch. I'm only here so I don't get fined. That's what it seemed like how he be on the court playing. Because I'm like, dude, he just go do what he got to do. Just go do what he got. All right. Hey, that boy, look, he figured out the game right now. So that's something. But back to my boy Shedeur though. We got a little sidetrack, y'all. We about to get the hell up out of here in a second, anyways. But I'm hoping that situation down there in Cleveland. I hope these jealous ass white boys. I said it. These jealous ass white boys get out their feelings, let that insecurity go, and realize what you got in front of you, and actually put forth effort like you would with anybody else. And you might be surprised at what you get. Like I understand y'all don't like his daddy, but sometimes you got to ask yourself, have you gone too far? And right now, I think you've crossed that line a long time ago. Just fucking put your team effort behind the kid, man. Put him in the best position to possibly win like you would do with any other quarterback. And see what you got, man. If not, do what Mary Kay said. Go draft another fucking quarterback. It's like, but at least give yourself an honest chance to see what you got, because y'all been fucking up down there in Cleveland for years. Y'all been fucking up. Y'all been fucking up, especially when it pertains to this position right here specifically. Y'all been fucking up real bad. You already let Baker walk out the goddamn door. You wouldn't even be dealing with this right now if you kept Baker there. So I'm like, look, take your time, think about it, ask some people about it, and see how this boy play before you make another dumb decision. Because I know hate is strong. But damn, sometimes you got to get to a point you really got to let it go. But y'all give me y'all final thoughts for the show tonight, man. There you go. I get Uncanny first because, you know, he all sickly and shit over there. Uncanny, man. Final thoughts for the night, man.
SS12. We know you can do it. I came up with a nickname for you since King James doesn't have this name anymore because he's King James now. Shedeur, you're the chosen one.
I might do a watch party for the Lions game.
I'll come by to watch the Packers whoop y'all ass. This is
My wife cooking dinner, so I'm be at the crib. Oh yeah, my daughter, my middle child, birthday on Thanksgiving. She'll be 7.
Happy birthday.
Tell her happy birthday. Yep.
My baby Arabella.
Tell her he ain't got no gifts for you, baby girl.
That's
He ain't got no gifts for you. Well, happy birthday.
You know, oldest daughter playing basketball. So.
You're a good father,
right.
yeah. But you gotta watch the Packers pack y'all up this Thursday. But SS12, he's the best. Shout outs to the Cowboys for being over 500. That's why I picked y'all. 2-5 against teams over 500. About to be 2-6. It's gonna be great. I'm telling y'all, the Cowboys gonna win this game. I don't know how. I feel sorry for our resident Chiefs fan. Got to go to the game and watch them lose. It's gonna be horrible. But you know, oh yeah, Jackson Smith, Najiba,
Jesus fucking Christ.
the best wide receiver in the league. Jamar
So,
Chase,
but
Saint.
somebody like somebody so bad, he motherfucker cannot pronounce his
Well,
name.
say his name. I just say a little nigga from Seattle. Shit.
Well, I
Jesus.
can't say
Hey,
that, but Friday the 13th, better than Chase, Jamar.
That little nigga nice. He might get.
Yeah,
He might. I don't think he gonna get 2,000, but he might get close to 800, maybe now 1,900, maybe.
shit, he might get 300 this Sunday. But yeah, I guarantee it. It's up there. It's gonna be 200. But yeah, Jackson Smith and Jigba better than Jamar Chase, better than Justin Jefferson. These are the top receivers in the game, by the way. The boy Drake London, he's also a top receiver in the game. He needs to get out of Atlanta soon. Please save him. And that's about it, man. You know, happy Thanksgiving to y'all boys. Hopefully one of y'all team wins, and the only team I want to see win is the one to the bottom of me, not the one to the left, or the right, or whatever you want to call it. That's it, Rob. It's on you.
thank you, Uncanny.
Yeah, man. I'm buzzed as fuck.
That boy don't miss a fucking beat. That boy don't miss a beat to throw some of them in there. But go ahead, Rob. My bad.
And now what we doing? Final thoughts.
Yeah, final thoughts. Final thoughts.
So yeah, man. I just big back for life. 2026, man. We going up, bro. You know what I'm saying? We going up, bro. We elevating. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're about to change lives out here. So but yeah, man, big back for life. I recorded my Lions East Thanksgiving edition. Instead of doing, since I already did it like the popular dish from Green Bay, since it's Thanksgiving week, you know, I did Thanksgiving food. So yeah, honestly, that shit put me in a coma earlier. I woke up from a nap.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So but yeah, man. Let's go Lions. Let's go Pistons. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Michigan. We just winning everywhere, bro. It just wins everywhere, bro. Just wins everywhere over here. Shit. So, hey, that's it.
Okay, I ain't even gonna hold you. And I remember I had something for you for the perfect week. I said, well, I was gonna sing you off. The night was gonna sing you off with something just for you, since you went perfect. But look, man, I'm hoping I see something good next week with a lot of these games, man. We got some interesting games coming up, and it's getting to the nitty gritty. College football, man, it's about to be fucking championship week, man. So we about to see what the playoffs gonna look like for that shit, man. Look, sports right now. Look, we can't be any more spoiled than what we are right now. We got the NBA and everything going on. Shit, it's a good time of the year. It's like the best time of the year, and y'all about to eat some of that. We Kill the Indians food this weekend or this week, tomorrow, whenever the fuck. I don't know when Thanksgiving is, but make sure everybody be safe around this time of the year too, y'all. Make sure y'all do that. We still gonna be live around here. I ain't missing no beat. And one monkey don't stop no show, so we'll be live. Shit, I guess. When is Thanksgiving? Is it Thursday or something?
Yeah, Thursday.
Oh yeah, we be live Thursday. We're talking about the police. we be right here, so I hope y'all ready to come on, get on up in here. We ain't missing no goddamn beat, bro. Hey, matter of fact, it ain't be perfect, man. We might talk about actually how Thanksgiving became Thanksgiving. We might talk about that shit. So, you know, it was like the original Popo. Like we talk about that shit and see how it go down. But look, man, I appreciate all y'all that tuned in tonight. Whether you watched over on J Talk Sports, where y'all supposed to be watching that, or Let's Talk with JBJ on YouTube or Facebook. Like, subscribe, share, turn notifications on, all that in a bag of chips. And Rob, this is your video on the way out, because you did such a great job last week. I am so fucking jealous. And I mean that. I mean that shit. But I gotta get me one. But y'all, we gonna catch y'all in the next one. Fuck with your boys. Fuck with your boys. Fuck with your boys. Let's get it.
Flew out to Philly to see my team go against some loudmouth motherfuckers in green. Now I know y'all probably think that I'ma talk about the rivalry, but honestly I'd rather talk about how we are not a team. A team doesn't have a duo called Sonic Knuckle just for Knuckles to suit up and get 5 touches. Don't get me wrong, Gibbs made it look effortless, but when it's short yardage, I think money is the better fit. A team doesn't strip the duties of his OC, then proceed to OD on 4D. 5 times in a row, damn, what the f? If third time ain't a charm, why you press your luck? A team doesn't celebrate on its own, bro. That's why you got a flag for tree hugging the goalpost. A team holds the whole team accountable, so everything I said was said up in the locker room. Drop passes, Jared Goff telegraphing, get these stupid dances. I toss and turn in my bed in the morning when I think about him saying that my team just like candy. Whole time Unc looking like he smelled like brandy, and that go-kart screaming EAGLES. And y'all can spell that P.I. was BS. Now let's talk about Shedeur's debut. Browns fans, y'all thought that he was finna save you? Not saying that he can't, but he was set up to fail, so y'all should blame y'all coach before y'all ever blame 12. She's 5-5, well, I'm finna raise hell, cause you can't be the GOAT if you ever miss the post. 6 touchdowns, Josh Allen, holy smokes. Who the hell on the Bears team? The Holy Ghost, Jesus. Number 9 showed the Seahawks that he seasoned. Simply put, he the reason why the Rams on the road now. Davis Mills beat Tennessee 2 in a row now. What's with all the spitting on people? That's an assault. How the Chargers on still can't believe what I saw. Panthers about to win the South, Ravens about to win the North. Much love, my Sean Nealon forever 94.
That boy ate on that bitch, y'all. But look, man, we'll catch y'all in the next ones always, man.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.